Make every day amazing. Isn't that a great cup? Shouldn't we make every day amazing? Maybe use this cup every morning because that's what we want to do, right? Hope you're enjoying your favorite beverage, whether it's coffee, tea, or something else. Appreciate you joining me, whether you're here live right now or you're watching a replay, listening on the podcast. Appreciate all of you. And I want to talk a little bit about that mug. Make every day amazing. That is a philosophy that we should embrace and try to achieve every day. Now, obviously, we have to define amazing, and I'm not going to define it for you. You need to define what an amazing day is for you and then make it happen. Obviously, we can't every day be at an amusement park or traveling to a foreign country and seeing amazing sights or celebrating New Year's or birthday or fantastic events. Those don't happen every day, but we plan for those and we make those days extra amazing, right? But we can do amazing things every single day. And that amazing thing might be doing a small act that helps somebody else. Maybe it's calling somebody you haven't talked with for a long time, brightening their day, catching up. It'll brighten both of your days, right? Maybe it's taking one step further toward a goal that you're trying to achieve. Good morning, Kellen. Thank you for being here. So we can do amazing things. They don't have to be huge things. This morning I started out to try to make this an amazing day by getting one step closer on the newest 101 tips book. I'm doing 101 additional safety and self-defense tips. So it'll be the third in the series. And this morning I did one more tip. So I'm one closer to that 101 where I'll be finished. So that was the start of my amazing day. Is it as fun or as outrageous as going to a foreign country or an amusement park or a huge celebration? No, but it's one step closer to a goal, and that's what counts. Hello, Mark. Appreciate you being here. And you're not all there. Well, that's good. If Mark doesn't cut a joke, something's terribly wrong. So when he's cutting a joke, we know things are good. Okay. But that's why I want you to define what an amazing day is and make every day amazing according to what you believe an amazing day should be. So those are just a couple ideas I threw out there, but you need to look at your goals and what you want to achieve. Maybe your amazing day is making more sales calls than you've ever made before. Maybe your amazing day is doing more at wherever you're employed than you've ever done before, and even doing it without recognition because you know. And when your head hits the pillow at night, you are the one to determine if it was an amazing day or not. And so you can do those things and you can make it amazing. And then I want you to make that amazing day and stay safe while you're doing it. And we do that by having, a safety lifestyle. It's not being paranoid or overzealous on safety, but it's just practicing safe habits, the kind of things that I teach, that I write about, that are in my books, that are in my courses, in my videos, and just practicing those. We put the seatbelt on. I mean, look at the weather we've had these last couple days. Up here in Montana and in Wyoming, some severe cold, severe driving conditions, had some really terrible accidents. Saw one in Wyoming that closed down 80. I mean, it was multi cars and trucks piled up. And we had some bad ones here in Montana too. So, if you don't have to drive in those, don't. But if you do have to go out in such kind of weather, we're going to do so safely. We're going to wear our seatbelt. We're going to have our kit in there that has some, gear that if something happens, we can keep ourselves safe until, we can be rescued. I mean, those people that are stranded out there on 80, I hope they had warm clothes and different things in their vehicles to keep them until they could be rescued, because it was a terrible pileup. Hey, Eric, appreciate you being here from Columbus. Thank you. So what do you have? I mean, what do you have to keep yourself safe? And you're like, oh, well, I don't have that stuff in my car. Well, if you're driving in certain type of weather, you ought to look at doing it. And you don't have to run out and buy everything today. Maybe the one thing you do that's safety oriented today is you buy a first aid kit for your car. Oh, you already have a first aid kit in your car? Great. Is there a tourniquet in it? A lot of just standard first aid kits that people buy don't have a tourniquet. If you don't have a tourniquet, maybe you just buy a tourniquet for your car today. Okay. Oh, you have a tourniquet? Okay. Check your supplies. What might you be able to add to your kit to make you even better prepared? Okay. So we don't have to do everything all at once. We just do things as we can when we live with a safety and a self-protection type of mindset. Gonna say good morning to Jay. Appreciate you being here. Mark says he helped a lady at work. She said, thanks. And I replied, welcome. Have a good day. She said, you too. I replied, how can I not? I met you. That simple bit of humor made her day. It's easy. It's simple, but it means a lot. Exactly. That's a great example, Mark, of how you can have an amazing day by helping somebody else, brightening their day. And if that's all you do today, you could put your head down on your pillow today and say, I had an amazing day because I made somebody else feel good and I helped somebody. That's what I'm talking about. Not every day has to be extreme, but the simple things can make it amazing too. And it's up to us to define amazing. And when we get to the safety part, we have to assess what kind of things we need. If you don't live up here in the cold weather, you don't need the same kind of things in your kit. Okay. So you need to adapt those to where you're at and have the supplies and the things that you need in your area and your lifestyle. Okay. And we add on to those, as we can. Okay. I mean, I know budgets are tight and things are getting more expensive. So we just do it piece by piece as we can to help ourselves stay as safe as possible while we're enjoying life and making it amazing. Mark says, tailor the first aid to your environment to increase its effectiveness. Exactly, Mark. And then Kellen says, every Monday is my gratitude Monday. I handwrite a note to somebody who has inspired me or someone that I think could use a little hello. I've been doing this for 8 years now. That is awesome. And what a way to make your day amazing, but also brighten somebody else's day and hopefully help make their day amazing too. That's an awesome habit, Kellen. Thank you for sharing that. When we get back to some safety stuff, it's like we lock our doors. We put our seatbelts on. We don't go down the road or the alley or the place that we have a bad feeling about. We pay attention to our intuition. Maybe we take the long way because it's a safer way. Okay. We just practice safe habits. We're aware. Like I talked about, walking around, we have our head up, our shoulders back. We walk confidently where we're going to places. We present a hard target where people don't want to mess with us. We make our homes a hard target where people want to go elsewhere. We cannot stop all crime. We cannot stop all the criminals out there. We can just make ourselves and our locations harder targets than they want to mess with, so they go someplace else. I mean, that's our strategy. Now, if you're in law enforcement, different occupations, yeah, we're doing the best to try to stop those bad people, but we can't stop everyone. Law enforcement, you're behind the curve because you don't get called till they've already done something. And then you try to prevent them from doing it to someone else by apprehending them, right? But as individuals, we want to make ourselves, our families, our homes harder targets, so they won't be chosen in the first place. That's first and foremost. And we do that by practicing the safe habits and the things that, I teach. If you want more information, which I encourage everybody to get more information, that is part of living a safe and proactive safety type lifestyle is to educate yourself on these kind of topics. You can go to Enjoy Life Safely, check out some of my books. The 101 Safety and Self-Defense Tips book. There's 2 of them, soon to be a 3rd one. They're cheap, they're inexpensive, they're on Kindle only. Get those. You can have a whole bunch of tips and things that can help you be more safe and defend yourself if needed. And then in those books, there's a resource of other books that are out there by other experts that you can then go explore and learn more. And the more you know, the safer you can be, the safer you can keep your family. And that's why I'm writing these books. That's why I'm creating a membership site that's going to have a ton of information to help you enjoy life and do so safely, as well as additional courses. So part of being proactive about your safety and living in a proactive safety mindset is increasing your knowledge on the topic and then implementing that knowledge into your lifestyle. You can't just read wear seatbelts, they help save lives, and then not put it on. You can't just hear me say, put a tourniquet in your first aid kit because it can help save lives, and then you don't buy a tourniquet. Okay. You have to actually act on these suggestions and tips and strategies to keep yourself safe. Mark says, when moving into an area, talk to law enforcement about local crime. Might cost you a dime per page, but the report will have all the reported crimes. Okay, exactly. I mean, there's information out there, and the more information you possess and know and then act upon, the safer you can be. And then you could go out and enjoy more, because that's what it's all about. So make every day amazing and stay safe while you're doing it. Appreciate everybody for being here. We'll see you tomorrow. Make it an amazing day, everyone.